is if you have hard labor in prison without pay, of course, perhaps people could curtail the number of criminals wanting to get into the club. These people really understand. And what about the innocent people that are in there? Like, you're totally okay with them, being a slave.
They don't give a damn.
Let's just watch this incredible clip here of what the right was saying before the results in the midterms.
Be an analyst for a second. Does it feel like a red wave?
It feels like a red wave, Brian.
You know, your predictions of a red wave are accurate.
So I made a surfboard, said the red wave is coming.
Red wave rising.
That red wave that I'm convinced is coming.
The reports I'm seeing show a big red wave coming.
Sleepy Joe just guaranteed a red wave in Pennsylvania.
There's a lot of energy on the ground. You probably hear the rally in the background right now. We think we're going to have a big red wave in Michigan.
Wow.
Democrats are bracing for the worst case scenario, a red tsunami.
We are officially on a red tsunami watch.
Sean, we're going to see a red tsunami.
Red tsunami grows.
That means red tsunami.
And we're not just going to see a red wave. We're going to see a red tsunami.
Poverty, joblessness, critical race theory, crazy gender ideology in our schools. We are going to see a red tsunami.
And lastly, your prediction for tonight.
I think we're going to have a red wave. I think it's going to be maybe bigger than anyone thought.
On Tuesday, we will be part of a big red wave that says enough is enough.
Up next, Elon Musk ready to ride the big red wave.
Elon Musk tweeted massive red wave.
Massive red wave.
Massive red wave.
Massive red wave.
You're about to see a red wave that makes day after tomorrow look like nothing.
That's going to be responsible for the red wave. I think the red wave that's coming is going to be like the elevator doors opening up in The Shining.
Rogan said that the red wave is going to look like the elevator doors opening and the blood pouring out of the elevator in The Shining.
Like the elevator doors opening up in The Shining.
That is correct, except it's not going to be an elevator. It's going to look more like Deep Impact, the tsunami at the end, but colored red.
Remember that Teo Leone Deep Impact disaster movie? That's the red wave tsunami that'll come ashore.
It's going to be a brutal week for the Democrats beginning on Tuesday.
And frankly, I've already DVR'd CNN and MSNBC for election night, not because I'm going to watch, but just because I want to enjoy the tears post-red tsunami.
What happened to the red wave, Congresswoman?
Oh, man.
Yeah, so he's making fun of the Republicans with this. Let me see.
Well, I hoped for it to be more of a red wave, because it only makes sense. Like for most people who know what we've been going through for the last at least 2 years, and having the majority on the other side, and we're just loss after loss after loss for the people. You would think that somebody, the majority of people will be standing together because we all feeling the same pain. But that's what tells me that most of America is living in its root chakra. They're not willing to rise above their yesterday because they feel like they don't deserve more than what they've been getting.
Yeah.
For some people, it's the pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? This is, because I mean,
what happened? I lost you.
Okay, I set my phone down and it hit my power button and shut it down. But I can understand for certain groups for it to be like this is the ideal thing, because there's just certain groups that gets looked out for above and beyond anybody else. But for the others, the blacks and the whites that don't, that's not really benefiting from it, you would think that they would be like, okay, let's stand over on this side and see what that gets us. Let's just see. We hadn't gotten anything over here. Let's see if we can, make some things shake with these people. Maybe at least we'll have some fairness. We might not win all the right way around, but you know, maybe we can, you know, be able to tolerate, have some, you know, have a life to some extent, because we know that they're gonna at least do this, or this. But I don't know. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean,
I'm gonna acknowledge the truth on the other side. They only want to, but yeah. Let me play this.
Republicans closing in on a narrow House majority, while Democrats still have a path to keep the Senate. Democrats won a significant victory with John Fetterman taking a GOP-held Senate seat in Pennsylvania, but they were unable to flip the Senate seat in Wisconsin. The Senate race in Georgia between Raphael.
Why does that keep happening?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what.
Warnock and Herschel Walker is headed for a December 6th runoff. Well,
wait, what were you saying?
I couldn't believe that after everything that Fetterman displayed in the debate, that he's still the better guy for the job. Like, the dude is sick. The dude, like it's almost like another case of a Joe Biden. It's like Joe Biden is not fit to fucking run, but just so we can have this, you know what I'm saying, like a blue, you know, have a Democrat in that seat. That's better. You know, it's better to have somebody unsuitable than. I don't get it, bro. Like,
well, that's true on both sides, because the other thing with freaking Herschel Walker. Now, I don't like Warnock at all.
Yeah, no, Herschel Walker is not that bad off. If you ask, go ahead.
Well, if you're supposed to be conservative, if you're supposed to be all about family values and whatnot, then how the hell can you if you're also anti-abortion, you know, that's hypocritical. Like, I think that should exclude you from you. If you, whatever you stand on that shit. And I say that all the time. Whatever it is you believe in, stand on that shit. But I don't believe that you standing on it. If you're saying this and at home you're doing something different. The caption, it says, the struggle for control of the U.S. Senate boiled down to 3 races, which each party needing to win 2 of those states to secure a majority, as fractious Republican limped along toward a tenuous hold on the House. Republicans didn't achieve the midterm election wave they expected, and some House conservatives expressed frustrations with party leaders for failing to deliver a larger majority. As things stand, Republicans have won 206 House seats and hold leads in 14 more, compared to 183 wins for Democrats, who are leading in 32 contests. At least 218 are needed to claim a majority. It could take days to know the balance of power as officials count mail-in ballots in dozens of close races, and some may be subject to recounts and court challenges. So yeah, the Georgia one with Warnock and Herschel Walker is going to a runoff in December. So we won't know who won that until then. They're gonna all vote again.
I knew it was gonna be. What about the governor's run in Georgia?
I know this. Who was it? It was no, she lost. You talking about Abrams? Abrams lost. What's his name? Yeah. Kemp won. He won. She conceded that night.
What kind of a margin?
Basically, I mean, I ain't gonna say he blew her out, but there's no way, there's no contesting that he won. Yeah. So she conceded that night.
Most people could see that. Like, she's like, you talking about a hypocrite?
We read a couple comments. It says, the fact that Fetterman won really shouldn't blow my mind, seeing as our sitting president can barely speak a sentence without getting jumbled up. But here I am, flabbergasted yet again. Another comment, it says, if I was from Pennsylvania, I'd be so embarrassed. Another comment, it says, good job, Pennsylvania, for making America entertaining. Another comment, it says, I wish both parties would do what's best for America, not for what's best for their party. This country is going to hell and politics is killing it.
Well,
that's a great comment right there.
That's all. That's what.
Yeah. Just woke up.
about? Like that's real shit right there. But
this guy was a real person. Maybe some of that stuff was drawn from that. But then they were talking about how, maybe they were making fun of the Christians